Good morning, everybody. My name is Will McDonald. I'm from Adelaide, South Australia, and I've just thrown together this little, I guess, video series to kind of keep in touch with some of the paintball community. And yeah, I just had a little vision for a simple, sustainable, and short little project that I can do on a weekly basis just to keep in touch with you guys. Now, just having a look, I see that I've got my buddy Scout, my buddy Easy from Charlottesville, Virginia is tuning in, so thanks for checking me out, guys. Inverted Guy, it looks familiar, but I don't know who you are because I've got all these YouTube handles. It's not like Facebook when I can see your name. Maybe put your name in there, that would be helpful. So again, the purpose of this project was just to stay in touch with the paintball community, create another avenue for people to engage with each other. Share some stories, share some of their own personal paintball collection, and frankly to give me something to do under these circumstances. So my initial vision was to share some of my jerseys. I've got a pretty decent jersey collection, ranging from teams that I've played with as well as a few pro jerseys. But I guess this collection could extend into a number of other parts of our collection. We all have a wide array of trophies or favorite masks or whatever it is, something that has a story. So my vision is that I can just each week tune in with you guys when normally we'd be playing paintball, show you an aspect of my collection, and then maybe challenge you guys to share some photos in the chat or tell me something that it made you think of, something like that, so we can just kind of keep that paintball family thing going. Okay, so what I'm going to show you guys today is my first pro jersey. So a little while ago, I've never been a great paintball player. I've never been terribly competitive. It's been a big part of my life for a long period of time, but I've never necessarily, been grinding through the divisional ranks or anything like that. But I've always tried to pay attention, and it's always been a big part of my life. And I was getting to a point a few years ago where I wasn't playing so much, and I found much more joy as a photographer, videographer, and I was trying to negotiate that space to kind of stay relevant, still be part of the family and that sort of thing, without playing as much because I just wasn't finding so much joy. And my buddy Danny Buss, who used to play for Chaos here in Adelaide and played for SA Solidarity with me on occasion, he knew I had a little bit of a jersey collection building, and he reached out to me and he's like, hey, I'm just offloading some of these jerseys. I've got some pro jerseys if you're interested. And I was listening and I was like, yeah, whatever, pro jerseys. I've never been huge on collecting pro jerseys, at least then. But then he mentioned he had a Carl Markowski jersey. And for me, that was interesting because around that time, Markowski, who I was always kind of a fan of because, he kind of comes back, he's back in that monkey with a gun era, and he's one of the older guys in the pro series, but still making big moves, and he just kind of likes to get up in people's faces and take that one shot, which I don't know, I really appreciate. But he is also kind of going through this transition, reinventing himself, and he had just started up the Playing on podcast. And so that I've been paying attention to some of his podcasts and that sort of thing. And so I thought that was interesting. I was like, okay, cool. Well, so I talked to Danny and I picked up my first pro jersey hold on a sec. Let me just get rid of that for a second. So I've got, I guess maybe, I'm just guessing 2001. I got no idea. So it's Avalanche, Carl Markowski jersey, which I think Danny got from the man himself when he came to play in Super Sevens many years ago. So that was my first pro jersey. And like I said, we're all kind of stuck inside. We can't do what we normally do. So if you don't do so already, you should check out the Playing On podcast. He puts one up once a month. I think he's trying to increase that a little bit. For some more local information, you guys definitely should check out Down Under Paintball, which is Scotty Martin's new endeavor. So far, he's released a discussion with Kai Harris and Ringo Ng, and he's got a couple of other ones in the works, including me. I might be coming out sometime, so check that out. It's kind of cool that he asked me. I'm just a scrub here in Adelaide, but I definitely appreciated it. Paintball family, you got to just keep checking in with Dwayne. Monday evenings, we got a nice bit of banter in the chat. Dwayne just keeps us up to date on everything that's going on in the world. So stay in touch through that. And then, of course, you probably know there's many other ways to kind of stay in touch with the paintball community. There's lots of other people that do documentaries or other podcasts and that sort of thing. So maybe you could put your favorite one in the chat. If you listen to Behind the Bunker or whatever it might be, give us a shout in the chat. What else have I got to say? I will point out that last night, because my vision for this was that I would kind of show off a jersey or tell a quick story, and then maybe that might prompt others to share similar stories or share their first pro jersey. And before my first episode, I had 3 pop in and give me this photo here. You can see there he's hanging out with the boys from the Marauders, and Ryan Smith looking like a proud man there with his team. So thanks for that 3 pop. It was good timing. Just a side note, whenever I see a team photo after a tournament, I always have this game I play in my head, and it's called Spot the Snake Player. And I'm guessing that it was probably Jesse, based on the condition of his jersey there. So look, I think that's about all I got for you guys. I do look forward to a day when nobody's going to be watching to this because it's Sunday and we're all going to be out at the field soon enough, I hope. But in the meantime, be safe, look after each other, and maybe give me a shout in the comments section. What was your first pro jersey? Flick me a photo, or just give me any sort of related story, and we can kind of keep that dialogue going back and forth. All right, thank you guys for checking us out. And I'm going to make a habit of doing this every week.